Have you ever asked yourself, is this God or am I just overthinking? That question alone can stir anxiety. Instead of listening, we start trying to figure it out. If we haven't met, my name is Latoya. I create space for faith, healing, and clarity, especially in uncertain seasons. When this question comes up, that's where many of us get stuck because we want to get it right. We don't want to miss God. So we start replaying a thought over and over again, trying to find an answer. What started as listening quietly starts to feel tense, and that's often the first clue. Overthinking often carries urgency and restlessness. Listening tends to feel calmer even when the answer isn't clear yet. God's guidance doesn't usually arrive with panic. Here's another way to notice the difference. Discernment doesn't interrogate every thought. It notices what returns quietly. What's meant for you has a way of coming back without force. Sometimes we miss this part. Uncertainty isn't always about hearing God at all. It's about wanting a certain direction while something else is still unfolding in real time. Checking that can bring a lot of clarity. Excuse me. Scripture reminds us that God is not the author of confusion. 1 Corinthians 14, chapter 33rd verse. That doesn't mean everything will feel clear right away, but it does mean God's guidance won't produce chaos, panic, or pressure. When the question lingers, allow it to stay open for a moment. Notice whether the uncertainty is about the direction you want to go or about understanding what is actually happening right now. Being unsure doesn't mean you're disconnected from God. Sometimes it's simply part of how guidance unfolds. Clear direction often comes from staying present, not from mental strain. Listening deeply when you're willing to observe before you decide. Sometimes the question isn't whether God is speaking, it's whether we're ready to notice without staring the outcome. I'm really glad you spent this time with me. We'll keep having these conversations.